Hi friends, welcome to Riles Rising. I'm Katie and today I have two grocery hauls for you. I'm going to go ahead and include last week's grocery haul as well, and it's going to look different than this week's grocery haul. I have been reading the Medical Mediums book. Let me just show you what it is. Revised and expanded, The Medical Medium. I started reading this and I've actually done some things out of this book previously in my life. I've done the celery juice cleanse. I've done all sorts of cleanses, but I thought I would refresh my memory and read this book again. One of you lovely subscribers sent this to me when I was in the midst of my health crisis, and you thought it would be helpful. And I know that my previous care provider read this book and raved about it. I just never actually read it cover to cover. I just did some of the protocols that were inside of it based off of Google searches and things like that, like the celery one, the gut reset, the gut cleanse, all the things. But I am still dealing with pancreas flares. So I opened the book up again and started reading it and decided that I'm going to do a bit of a diet change for myself. My family's still going to be eating the same standard things that we've been sharing with you guys all these years, but I'm going to go on a bit of a different diet. I'm going to do primarily fruits and vegetables, get rid of almost all the fats in my diet, proteins, everything, because I'm tired of being in pain. So we're going to see how this goes. I usually have about 2 weeks out of a whole month where I'm in a flare, where my stomach's really jacked up, where I'm in a lot of pain. So we're just trying to stop that, minimize it, prevent it. For those of you that are new here, I have pancreas issues. I've had recurring acute pancreatitis, and so I'm just trying to live my life without having the pain that comes up and the digestive issues that are coming up with that. So what we're gonna do for the next month or so, or for however long I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna attempt to. I'm going on a pretty strict fruits and vegetables diet. I'm also gonna make some vegetable broth, and so we're gonna have some fun on this channel seeing what kind of things I cook up. Like I said, I'm gonna be feeding my family the same. I eat really odd. I have a fasting diet. I'm trying to fix that. I've always been an intermittent faster ever since I was a child, and it just comes with things that I've experienced in my life, trauma, all that kind of stuff. So just learning to feed my body and eat more regularly and not starve myself and do stressful damage to my organs. That's what I'm working with. That's what I'm trying to do right now. So I'm gonna do better. I'm gonna cut back my coffee. I'm gonna do more juicing. I'm gonna do more fruits and vegetables. And we're gonna see if we can reset this pancreas and get it functioning better, because it's not functioning very good right now. And it's been a really rough 5 years of dealing with it. So we're gonna try another gut reset, another gut cleanse, a whole nother thing. We're gonna try to get back on track. Tried it all before, been there, done that, but we're gonna do it again and see if it works this time. Who knows? Maybe it will, maybe it won't. Maybe we'll just have some fun eating some fruits and vegetables. All right, we're gonna start over here because I saw that they had their turkeys out. Next week is Thanksgiving. We have some snowstorms and some crazy storms coming up this week, windstorm tonight. So I went ahead and grabbed the turkey just in case. We might even cook it up before Thanksgiving and have it sooner. So we'll see how that works out. So this one was $3.79 per pound for this organic turkey. This was an 11-pound turkey. We're going to make some turkey bone broth with the carcass and try to get as much as we can out of this bird for $43.21 for that turkey. We also have been trying to restock our butter, but I can't seem to keep up with the butter demand in our house. With 7 people, we go through a whole lot of butter. So this week I bought 3 more pounds of butter. Hopefully that'll get us through this week. I don't plan on doing too much baking, and usually that's what takes up all of our butters when I bake cookies and things like that. We have a little bit in the freezer. We have some unsalted butter, but every time we go to the store, we're buying 3 pounds of butter to try to get our stash up. We're going to do lots of lemon in our water, lime in our water. We're also going to use them to make salad dressings, or not salad dressings, but just to flavor our greens, because we got lots of greens to eat. And we're not going to be doing a lot of fat on our greens. I didn't get any kind of cheeses or anything for myself to have while I'm doing this cleanse, but we shall see how this goes. Got a bag of Granny Smith apples, 6 persimmons. It is persimmon season. If you haven't tried persimmons, they taste like vanilla ice cream to me, or they taste like vanilla. It's a very delicious, mild flavored fruit. So good. I grabbed 1 bag of regular oranges, and then we got a 5-pound bag of adorbs, but some of the greens recipes, salad recipes, dressings call for apple juice. And then there's a ginger turmeric or a turmeric shot I want to try. All right, back here to make the kids some easy pies for Thanksgiving. I grabbed the pie crust. I do have a pie crust recipe on my channel. And I'm just cutting corners. We're gonna cut some corners this year. Here's some vanilla bean yogurt. Got a thing of sour cream and a thing of cottage cheese for the family to do potatoes, not sweet potatoes, but baked potatoes and things like that. And then Aaron uses the cottage cheese to make a nacho dip. Back here, we've got 2 things of almond creamer. So that does it for kind of our random processed foods that we got this week. We've got 3 romaine hearts, a box of the shiitake mushrooms. I'm going to use these in the vegetable broth I'm making tomorrow. We've got some asparagus. I'm going to be eating it probably mostly raw. 4 cucumbers, 2 bunches of celery. It's not enough to do celery juicing for the week, but I'm going to do a little bit of celery juice in the mornings on an empty stomach. And then also I'm going to be using it to make broth. And when I did the celery juice cleanse previously, Aaron and I would buy a huge box of celery from the restaurant supply store, and we were juicing celery, both of us, every day. And we did that for a long time, and I didn't really see, maybe I'm blind to the health benefits, but it didn't make any drastic changes in my life. In fact, my pancreas situation got worse. But that was one of the things that I did about 4 or 5 years ago to reset my gut when I was having miscarriages and I was really battling some sickness back then. And we did the celery juice cleanse. I did a whole bunch of other stuff, and we managed to get pregnant and stay pregnant. But that was one of the things that I did back then, and I was serious about the celery juice cleanse. If you haven't heard about it, check into it, look it up, see what it's all about. We grabbed another bag of organic carrots. The kids have been liking those raw. 2 red onions, some peppers, some limes, and this petite medley snacking tomatoes. I'm going to be making or adding those to all my salads. I'm probably going to make the same salad every day and just put everything on it. So we'll put all the vegetables, everything you see here will be going on the salads, and that's what I'll be eating. We'll do some prep together and put some of the greens in mason jars, and then we'll chop up all the vegetables, put all of those things in mason jars to help preserve them so that we can just add them to the salad throughout the week as we go along. I've got some baby spring mix. I grabbed the big thing of spinach because I'm gonna mix some spinach with some green apples and make like a spinach, celery, green apple smoothie with a banana and maybe some blueberries, but we're gonna do lots of smoothies. We've got some frozen blueberries and things like that. I didn't pick up any fresh blueberries. Here we've got potatoes. Been loving potatoes lately. The kids have been eating a lot of those. Grab some sweet potatoes. I like to cube those up and saute them in coconut oil in the skillet, and then I can cook up a big batch, and then I have them in the fridge. I can throw them on salads, throw them with eggs, whatever. They're good with everything. Cubed sweet potatoes. We've got 2 pomegranates here. We've got one in the fridge that we just broke up today, and we've been snacking on that. Red seedless grapes. The 5-pound bag of adorbs. I grabbed the kids some eggs. I need to get in touch with my egg lady and grab some more eggs. And then we've got parsley for cooking this week, some garlic for cooking, and of course a big bunch of bananas. We still have a bunch of bananas, and we still have a bunch of fruit, but we've got this now to add to it. So hopefully this is enough produce to get us through this week, or at least the next 4 or 5 days of this new diet I'm going to try out. And everything you see here was, I'm going to write the total across the top right there. And check out my next grocery haul. It was the grocery haul between Costco and this one. Welcome back to Rouse Rising. I have a real quick grocery haul I'm going to share with you. This is a small weekly haul to give us some fresh produce and to kind of tie up loose ends in our diet. We go through a lot of the same things over and over again, and we have to replenish on a weekly basis. So let me share with you real quick what we got from Fred Meyer's today. Start back here with the carbs. We grabbed a pack of 16 tortillas, the flour tortillas. We make lots of breakfast burritos. at home because we homeschool our kids and we cook 3 meals here a day, and I grab those to make life a little bit easier. Same thing with the croissants. We'll go through both of these in the next week. Organic tomato basil soup, 3 cans of that for the prepper pantry, long-term food stores. We'll try to rotate through that, but I wanted those to replace some other soups that we have in our long-term food stores that we need to rotate through. New England clam chowder, 3 cans of that. Right here we've got black pepper, poultry seasoning, which I realized after I got that I have a whole bunch in bulk, I believe, and then some nutmeg, which I am out of. And we use that in our homemade macaroni and cheese. It was buy 2, get 1 free, so we grabbed all 3. Sleepy Time, extra Sleepy Time is my favorite nighttime tea. Besides, there's another one I like. It's like a spiced nighttime tea that's yummy. I don't remember. Chai Rooibos for the kids, vanilla peppermint for the kids, and pumpkin spice for the kids. We grabbed some miso soup. I like to grab the paste, but I have to get it from a different store in town, not the one that I was at today. Down here we've got our Mexican style shredded cheese. This is a 2-pound pack, 3 pounds of beef, sour cream, cottage cheese, and we got this Tillamook vanilla bean yogurt for the kiddos. Some almond creamer. This Nut Pods almond creamer is my favorite. I also really like their French vanilla. For produce, we grabbed 4 avocados, 4 cucumbers. They had grapes on sale. I think they were $1.99 a pound, so I just grabbed a bunch of those to snack on. Some mini sweet peppers. We like to make butternut squash soup, and I always try to keep 1 or 2 of those in the pantry all winter long to make the kids that kind of soup. Then we grabbed some russet potatoes, a big old bag of carrots, because we got carrots last week from Costco and we're already through them. We're going through lots of carrots. The kids have been eating them raw, and so I'm roasting and crock potting a lot of stuff, so we're just going through lots of carrots. It's the season for rooted vegetables, now that we can crank up the oven and turn on our crock pots and not burn down the house. All right, we've got pomegranates. Those were on sale as well. 2 big bunches of bananas, and this ended up being $12.99 a pound for choice beef strip steak. And this ended up being $7, like $6.99 or $7 a pound for this choice beef petite sirloin family pack of steaks. We grabbed those just to have something different. We don't normally do steaks. We prefer ground beef, but on occasion it's nice to have some steaks, and those were on sale, so I went ahead and grabbed them. All right, there is our whole weekly grocery haul. I'm going to put the total right across here. Oh, I forgot. We got our standard bubblies and sparkling waters and things like that. They're out in the garage, so unaccounted for is 5 or 6 8-packs of bubbly various sparkling waters in the cans. So that's our total. Thanks so much for hanging out with me and checking out both of my last 2 grocery hauls for the last 2 weeks. We're gonna get into some meal prep at some point. I also need to restock my pantry. So many of those jars back there and over here, all my jars are empty, so I've got to do a pantry restock. I have to unpack my Azure stuff. So many things, so many things. I also need to share my Azure haul with you, so we'll get to that. We'll get to all of it. Thanks so much for joining me, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye. They're flying down out of their tree over there.